Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to continue from the message at the beginning of my video, and that is that I am linking everything I can down below for the petition, Justice for George, Black Lives Matter, and everything that I can, because I feel like it's the least I can do at this point. Of course, I have personally signed the petition and donated. There's a lot going on in the world right now, so we're just gonna take a breather and take a moment out. To begin the video, I'm starting with a nice warm flannel, not piping hot, but this is just going to help open the pores, begin the whole ritual, because this is a ritual. We want to do it for a good 10 minutes, oil cleansing. So this is how I'm going to start out, and of course I am going to towel dry my face to ensure that it is dry before we apply any oil, because as very simple science goes, we know that water and oil do not mix. Now, when you are doing an oil cleanse, you want to find the oil that is perfect for your skin. I am going to be using extra virgin olive oil. I find this works well for me, and I don't find that it breaks me out or I have any trouble with it. However, that doesn't mean that you won't, so just find one that works for you, and obviously avoid things that are super pore clogging, such as coconut oil. I know some people swear by it, but it really depends on your skin type and also how you remove that oil. So I'm going to start the process here by putting the oil all over my hands, and being a nice little facialist, I'm going to give myself a massage. So the massage that I'm doing is super light. I know that, you know, when you speed things up, it looks like I'm being a bit more rough and tough, but I am being super gentle, and you are going to see some redness come to my skin, and you are going to see my acne marks become a bit more prominent. However, you've got to bear in mind that I am essentially stimulating the skin and bringing blood to the surface, which can also come in the category of irritation. If you do have active acne, then I would just recommend that you be as light as possible and maybe do a shorter oil cleanse. So in this instance, I am oil cleansing for a good 10 minutes. Which is what the LA beautyologist recommended. I know I keep calling her that, but that's how I know her. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah, if you guys enjoy skincare videos, then please subscribe down below, because I have a new one every Sunday. I've been super consistent with it, and I will not let you guys down. I'll have an update every single Sunday. Now, my updates are actually really close together at the moment. So this was literally a week after my last update, so this is pretty current time. This was this week, and if you have been keeping up with my skincare updates, then you will know that last week my chin was so congested, it's unreal. So I'm really getting in that area right now. Those breakouts have completely gone, like they're gone. That's how they were looking last week. If you want more frequent updates, then follow me on my Instagram, as I do stories and other pictures that show current times, how it's actually going. And of course, I forgot to mention that this video is really inspired by the LA beautyologist here on YouTube. She is under the username The Golden RX, and she literally did the oil cleanse. She's a trained esthetician, and she showed a tutorial on how to do a good in-depth oil cleanse, what oils are good for your skin, and she has loads of great skincare videos, so I'd highly recommend that, and I will link her channel down below if you haven't come across her. Now I'm just going to take a warm damp flannel to remove the oil. So I don't want to leave any residue on my skin. If you are prone to acne or you have oily skin, then I would suggest that you remove the residue. So I'm going in with a gentle foaming cleanser to just remove the oil that is left on the skin, because the last thing I want is to wake up with a breakout because I haven't removed the oil properly. So that's where I was saying that earlier, it depends on your oil, but also how you're removing your oil, ensuring that there isn't like a layer that's sitting on your skin. So in this video, I'm really going to show you all the different methods. So this is one of the first ones that I did, and I just want to say that this video is guaranteed results, because you're going to see the results here and they look minimal, but I'm going to show you the other variations I've done of it at different times when my skin was more congested, and also using a cleansing balm which emulsified, so I wouldn't have to do this step because the oil literally just, you know, runs off your face like milk when it touches water. This was a clean tissue. So we have a lot of these little black dots which have come out of my skin, possibly blackheads, but there's not really those like big yellow chunky bits, which would be more so the sebaceous filaments. But I will compare this to my tissue yesterday of when I was using the Clinique cleansing balm. I know these look like hairs, by the way, but it's just the tissue pattern. So it's not a lot, but fear not, I shall show you more. My skin is just soothing at the moment. I've done my deep oil cleanse. Yesterday I used the Clinique balm, and I'm going to show you the results that I had with that, And then I'm going to show you the results of the difference when my skin was a lot more congested. When I was using tretinoins, there was more dry skin that was coming off and just a lot more oil filaments. There was a lot more sebaceous filaments coming off. These ones seem to have got a lot of little black, tiny black dots out of the skin. I can't even confirm if they're blackheads. They are so small, but progress. So guys, I wanted to talk through the oil cleansing balm that I use. It's the Clinique Take the Day Off balm, and this is the one that I actually did first. So this is fragrance free. It's one that is going to emulsify. So I did this the day before I did the olive oil, so that's why less probably came out. But basically I went in with around this amount. I was talking, but you know, I'm just going to do a voiceover. Super creamy, lovely cleansing balm, by the way. And I did the whole same process. So I went in and I massaged my face really gently. I know it looks rough, but of course it's sped up again. And I really just took my time to feel for anything that was coming out. So in this one, as I was going along, I added it to the tissue, and I feel like this one got a bit more out because again, I hadn't done any oil cleansing prior to this, apart from like months ago. So you can see here that they've got like little, I can't explain, they do feel hard. So that feels like a little blackhead. I have no idea if it is, but what else is coming out of my skin at this point? It could just be trapped up, but either way, I'm happy to get it out. And you see the other one over there, that little droplet, that was also quite hard. So these are like the little balls that were coming out of my skin, so possibly sebaceous filaments. Found it really interesting. At this point, I had a lot of less dry skin on my face because I wasn't using tretinoin at this point. You know, it's been like 2 weeks since I've not been using tretinoin, and my skin has slowly gone back to normal, whereas before it was obviously very dry. So I'm just showing you here how much came out, and these were the results I saw with this oil cleanse with the Clinique cleansing balm. So this was like a big chunk that came out of my face, and I was like, hold on, is that just like a scab? And I'm checking in the mirror and it's still there. So I was like, oh, I have no idea what that is. As far as I'm concerned, this was the tissue by the end of the 10-minute massage, and it's just a whole lot of gunk. Everything on that tissue has come out of my face. All those little black dots, the little yellow bit, that little red dot there as well. So yeah, all from the 10-minute massage. This is all the gunk that came out. So these are the results. And now I'm just going to take you to a segment when I did my first oil cleanse of this year and the results I had. So I have just oil cleansed my face, and I started doing this the day before yesterday with oil, obviously. I'm using olive oil, and I know that you can get the little plugs, I think they're called plugs, out of your skin by oil cleansing, and you feel them when they come up, but I can't believe how many are on my skin. And I was like, surely this must just be the dry skin of my like, you guys might know that when I cleanse, I've just been using my fingers and the dry skin will come up. But the dry skin is white, and these look like plugs. So I'm thinking that they are oil plugs that come up when you do an oil cleanse. And I've been oil cleansing for about 3 songs. So that's about 3, 6, 9 minutes, 10 minutes kind of thing. I'm going to show you them. They're on my legs, so excuse the legness, but you know. Obviously excuse my hairy legs, but I've tried to show you guys this is probably as close as I can get, but this is like, that one, where is it? That one might be dry skin, but these ones with the little bits of black, they're literally blackheads, and I've been able to just get them all out using olive oil. Now I'm going to wipe it off and do another cleanse without oil. Here's what I was referring to about washing my face with just pure water here. This was when I was using tretinoin, and you can see that that is just pure dry skin coming off. So I think in my olive oil cleanse I've just shown you some of the dry skin was coming off. However, the other bits felt different. They were a lot harder, and I do believe that they were blackheads, sebaceous filaments, oil plugs, whatever you want to call them. There was something different coming off my skin, because obviously I know what the dry skin feels like because here I am doing it with just water. So we are freshly oil cleansed, moisturised, and my skin feels smooth. It doesn't feel greasy. Obviously the redness is now starting to subside as my skin is soothing again. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe down below if you haven't already to support my channel and see more skincare videos every week. Please don't forget about the links in the description box down below. Justice for George, so much more for Black Lives Matter, and anything that you can do
resources that I have found that you may also find useful, I will link down below. Okay,